Good evening, everyone, and welcome all to this webinar on capturing big moves using delta volume. We have with us Lovedeep Garg, who tracks the stocks for big moves, and he is going to share us his strategy of stock selection using delta volume. Without further delay, I would like to hand over this space to Lovedeep.
Let's say today topic is about how to catch a big move using delta trading. I believe everyone be using the Quantower platform and they know basically about what is delta. Okay, before even going into the delta thing, let me just open my PPT that I have created. Give me a second. So in your way, what is a good system? Let's talk about what is a good system whenever you are trading into the market. For your understanding, just quickly write of one liner something. What is a good system in your way, or what do you think about it? Meanwhile, I'll open my PPT. Okay. Yeah. So Uh, people are saying minimum risk and maximum profit, high probability setup using only one system, hedging, discipline, risk management, good probability with the good risk reward, have high win probability and reward, highly probable setup, something that confirm direction. Okay. So all these points are good. Let me give you a very crisp answer of how you can have a good system, what exactly you require into a good system. So what makes a good system is four major things. One is a highly probability trade setup. To teach you what is a like high probability trade setup would be, so here let's say this is like now this is bank nifty on a 5 minute time frame. So basically, for any purpose person, there would be an opportunity. How I have to define any opportunity here? Let's say it is breaking above this line. You will buy, put a stop loss. This is one opportunity. For other person, this is one second, right? Going below this, this would be the second opportunity that gave you a very good target. For other, there is a probability in the very first candle breaking above here. It is an opportunity, but it hit the stop loss. So many opportunities are there, right? Here itself, if I talk about into the system, there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity. There is an opportunity. There are many opportunities into the market. The problem here is whenever you try to look out for each and every opportunity from the market, you tend to lose money. Although the one who shot at here caught this move, he is getting a very good opportunity. He might have a very good risk and reward. He might be having a very skilled kind of a thing so that he understood that a fall will come. Otherwise, he will look for 1:2, basically. Right? The one who is shorting over there, although he is getting the money, but here there is no good opportunity. Right? So whenever I talk about high probability, so the high probability is nothing where you have a very good system, you have a good risk reward, you have a support area or a rejection area where it gives you the lot of confidence, right? Where you have confirmation using a multiple time frame, you have confirmation using a multiple different, I would say, the indexes which are confirming the direction. You have a convolution kind of a concept where you see something on a bigger time frame and coming to a lower time frame and getting the same response, your setup basically, right? So all such thing combines to a high probability trade setup. So whenever you are looking into the market, when you are trading into the market, you always look for highest probability trade setup. Second thing into a good system would be easy to identify opportunity, right? So the opportunity, because if you're trading stocks, let's say there are thousands of stocks. In case of F1, there are 180, 190 stocks. And out of 190 stock in a day, if you like take 1 minute on each stock, right? Approximately 3 hours will be gone into that. And within 3 hours, the moment will be gone. So you really need a system where it will give you the opportunities in a very short span of time in a quick, whenever the moment come into the market, you easily get to know that, okay, that is the opportunity. Okay. And then third is the risk management. I'm not talking about that, okay, you are putting 1,000 rupees of risk and getting a 2,000 rupees of reward. No, that is okay. What I'm trying to say is, in terms of a system, your system will automatically take care of your risk and fall. You should not be bothering about how many quantity I have to buy, how many lots, or how what is the stop loss, what is the target. I should not be bothering about that. System should automatically take care of that. And then fourth would be automated. It should be semi-automated or it should be fully automated. Fully automated, as of now, I really don't believe, to be very frank. I believe on myself, so that I love to have a system where I can have semi-automated kind of a thing, and I get to know that, okay, this is the trade opportunity I have to trade. Okay. So these four things, if it is in your system or your setup, then you are good. If it is not, then you have to work on that. Either you are trading index, either you are trading stocks, you are doing swing trading, you are doing intraday trading. If all these four things are not there, you are putting extra labor, you are burning yourself, right? So you really need to think about it. With this, let me introduce officially myself. I'm Lovedeep Garg, founder of Stock Techno Funda. I've been known into the market for data analytics skills. I have researched into the market. I think approximately now it's been like from 2016, I started research. I came into the market in 2012, and 2016, I started researching on big play. And I built up my own system how to track big players. And it is all a data driven approach. I think I would say I'm the only one person who only talk data rather than anything else. For me, the price action would be the secondary. The data is the first thing. And if you even like try to come to my YouTube channel, you will find a lot of video only on the data point of view. My perspective onto the market is always based on the data, based on certain real values. Otherwise, I don't trade. So it's a 7 year of research. After that, I had developed a kind of a data system approach. And then recently I have developed a fair price concept. It is also my 3 year of research onto the big player, where I come up with the prices, where I tell you that from which level the big player were buying and which level they are selling today. Okay. So although other things are secondary, I even came onto the face-to-face e-learn market platform where I showcase my skills and showcase my study over there. Let's start the things here, guys. So today thing would be how to select the best stock for explosive gain, right? You really need to know that, okay, today this stock will be the best stock for me to trade. Then you need basically kind of a screener. Then you really need a scope, overall comprehensive strategy, so that you can actually trade into the market. Before just jumping into the Quantower platform, here. Do let me know if you have any question query on that. Then like I will jump into the platform. I will tell you that how you have to utilize the system over there. If everything is clear, it will till this level, say yes, and then I'll move forward. Because after this, I will start working onto the platform strategy, and you will be amazed to see the outcome of it. How many of you have attended this webinar before, guys? Anyone? Who are first timer? Just quickly write first timer so that I know that okay, they know the thing. They are learning something new today. Okay, great. There are many people who are the first time. So Roshan, I think we must have webinar every week so that people can understand things. Okay. So now tell me one thing, one question for all of you. Which of the stock worked very well today? Which of the stock work very well today? Any idea? Hmm. Just give me a second. I'm doing something. Long, short, whatever is your wish. I would say Voltas worked very well. Barun, I'm talking about only in case of FNO stock because we are using the delta, guys. We will be using the delta. So the delta we need into FNO stocks. Okay. So I think Voltas worked very well today. They gave me a small money. I will tell you that how this thing. Yesterday also we traded Voltas. Today also we traded Voltas. So let me plot Voltas over here. Let me plot it here so that it would it will easily come. Oh, yeah. So this is Voltas over here. This is happening on a 5 minute. So the Voltas opened up. After that, it started moving up. Right? It started moving up. I have to check. Might be my cash is heavy, so it is taking time. Just wait for that. Yeah. So this is the Voltas trade. I will show you first the end result, right? And then I will take you to the system that how you have to pick such kind of a trade. Okay. So the logic here is delta. I believe everyone know what is delta. For your quick understanding, let me just explain what is delta. Delta is a order flow kind of exchange of order, right, between the buyer and the seller. In simple term, I would say it's a buy volume minus sell volume that is called delta. You all have understood what is volume. What is volume? Volume is buy quantity plus sell quantity, that is volume. And in terms of delta, it is just, you can say buy quantity minus sell quantity. So that is the only difference between the, I would call it a delta. There are many other things, limit buyer, limit seller. I'm not going into that depth. I'm just trying to tell you that, okay, this is delta. Okay. So the platform here, it will show you the delta. If you don't know how to plot this one, I believe the Roshan has taken many video, even on a YouTube channel. You can watch it and you can understand very well. But here quickly, if I show you, so this is the system. Here you come. and enable delta. There are many settings, but you can pick delta over there and delta will be plotted. Don't go with the color. That is like customization I have done, where for 300 something or above 100, I have given a yellow color. Above 400, 500, I have given a green color and something like that, right? Don't go with the number, but just, so don't go with the color. Just go with the number over there. Okay. And here, what you really need is one simple trick. And these value, I tell you, these values are in lots. I'm seeing here future, voltage 1, basically, right? This is a future value. So here the future is there, and the delta setting is done in lots. So it means that whatever the value that you are seeing here is in lots. I give you one simple trick here. Then you will be amazed to see the result. You want to see that? You want to know that trick? What is that trick? What number that you have to look out for? Anyone, any guess? What number in terms of a delta that you have to look for to get a big trade? Sovik Das, I might have attended my yesterday webinar as well. Okay. So I give you a quick number here. If the delta value is greater than 80, if the delta value is greater than 80, that is your candle. That is the candle where you have to trade. In the morning, let's say the market start, and whenever you are seeing a delta 80, right? There are further rules. This is just not 80 value. There are further rules which I will explain you. Just I'm trying to show you the end product. Okay. So if the value is greater than 80, you just pick that candle. Here, let's say this first candle itself, basically missing. But here, if you see 80 value here, when you see 80 value here, buy this, above this, for any stock, guys, for any stock, delta value should be above 80. Okay, I will show you other stock as well. Buy above this, stop loss is this, and boom. You will get this. Let's say any other, because today market fell, right? And you won't be seeing high number. Any stock in the morning that you were seeing more than, like, say, 4, 5%, 6% or something with that went, right? Otherwise, I have to look for one stock each time. Here, if you see morning, small delta came in, right? Here, 410 delta came in. Unluckily, I would say that 410 came with a very big candle. Then you got this move and this one. Might be you got 1:1 and your target would, like, stop loss would have hit. ONGC, yes, ONGC I also have traded because the market went down, right? So it was very difficult. Understand it? How nicely. Here, what happened is very small value. And here at this level, what I'm trying to show you is the value of delta greater than 80, which is this. Your stop loss is this, your entry is this, and boom. Simple, no? It's one of the simplest strategy of a delta where you can catch such massive moves. Yesterday I caught Volta's move. If I show you the yesterday one also, let me show you. This is today. This is yesterday. See this. Nobody will teach you this stuff. It took a lot of energy and year of practice and understanding the big player and the valuation. Then you got this entry. This is the stop loss. This is the entry. मैं इसको जरा हिंदी में बोलता हूँ कि किसकी हिम्मत है कि इसका स्टॉप लॉस ले जाएगा. I say, though there is no one who can take this stop loss. Understand that. If you have taken an entry, very little chance to take a stop loss. Very little chance. Today, definitely the stop loss would have hit because you saw the market today. It's what dramatic, right? So that was the thing. Tata Consumer, I traded that as well. Tata Consumer was like one of the good trade, and I was yesterday also I traded. Today also, I have traded this in the full this thing. If you see here also, there is a delta 95. I will talk about this later. But let's say this is a delta 91. This is the delta that is 91 over there. And now see the beauty of this delta. This is the delta. This is the entry. Let's say you got the entry, you got a very, very small kind of a stop loss thing, very small stop loss. Some of you might say that the stop loss would have hit. I should say there is just 1.5 point, right? Our 1.5 point of movement. And you can keep a stop loss a little big so that you can play into the game. Otherwise, so spread mein hi chala jayega, right? But understand that if you have like you are engineers, I would say, right? Market ke engineers, so you can understand stuff. You can know, you can understand very well where to put a proper stop loss. And then see what happened after that. Boom. All of the stop. See, sometimes your stop loss will get it. Let it be. It's just a one candle stop loss. How much it will take? How much it will take, right? Let me show you the Tata Consumer here. Interesting, guys. Are you learning something new today? Let's say 1000 ka or 980 ka, let's say. Whatever that want is. कोई भी ले लो. यहाँ पे लिया. Let's say ये latest इसमें आया. That is 19 rupees. It went to 40. आपका स्टॉप लॉस एंट्री 22. ₹2 का स्टॉप लॉस, ₹3 का स्टॉप लॉस एंड गिविंग यू 20-30 पॉइंट ऑफ मूवमेंट. ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग. लेट्स गो फर्दर द लॉजिक एंड द रूल. डोंट बी जस्ट हाँ ये मिल गया अब मैं कल जाके इसको अप्लाई करता हूं और पैसे छापता हूं. नो, इट वॉन्ट वर्क until unless you go to the right rules for that. There is just proper rules so that once you apply this, when you are trying to buy any stock, you should know which stock you have to buy out of all these stocks. Okay, there are a few criteria for that, which I will tell you. Okay, let's go with that now. Okay, so back to Voltas here. So whenever now just keep your notebook ready so you can write on that, right? So keep your notebook ready, write the points which I'm going to tell you. First point, the stock that you are going to trade today. Let's say you have to trade, you got an alert. Let's say this Voltas is giving you a delta of 90. Okay, on a 5-minute time frame, it is giving you 90 delta. You got the alert. When you got the alert, what is your duty to do? You have to either you can do two things you can do. Either in the evening you can study stocks. Okay, you can study stocks. So how you have to study? Let's say I'll take a daily chart for Voltas. I need to understand one thing here, that this stock, right? It was, let's say here, I guess it is here. Let me refresh this one. Yeah, it was here. And the lifetime of this kind of swing high was here. In the evening, you have to study, you have to filter stocks if you want to. Otherwise, you can also have a automated screener. I will show you the automated screener as well. In the evening, what you have to do is you have to look out for the stock that is near to the breakout or just broken out. वो स्टॉक जो ब्रेकआउट के पास हैं या फिर ब्रेकआउट हो चुका है, इन लाइक द फर्स्ट कैंडल फर्स्ट टिक हैपेंड ऑन दैट. ओके, so you really need. So if you have figured out Voltas yesterday, the high was this closed here. So this is the gap which is around 1.5% something from there. So you can say yes, this stock is near to the breakout. For tomorrow, this can be the stock which I should be looking out for, not trading, right? Trade तो बाद में करना है जब आपके पैरामीटर मैच करेंगे. You can filter your stock accordingly कि इस स्टॉक में एक पॉसिबिलिटी है कि कल एक ब्रेकआउट आ सकता है. This stock has the possibility to go higher tomorrow. Okay, so this is the first rule that you have to see near to the breakout. Second point, the stock should be into the trending zone. The stock should be into the trending zone. How will you get that trending zone? So simply go to 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, EMA 21 and 50, just keep it active. So if the candles, like yesterday, the market closed over there, right? And the candles was closing above the EMAs 50 and 21. It is telling you, yes, this stock is into the trending zone. There should not be like the 1 hour 21, it should not be kind of crossing each other again and again. It should be a clearly crossover and a trending move. It should be like that, right? So your this thing you have to understand that there should be a trending on 1 hour. You have to understand. Okay, then two things happen. You need to understand the trending stock for that particular day. Okay, you can use 2050, no issue. एक ईएमए से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. समुंदर से एक लोटा लेने से कुछ नहीं होने वाला बॉस. तो use your own brain on that. 25 भी ले लोगे चलेगा. What I mean to say is the stock should be trending. You might have a different criteria over there that the stock is trending in some other way. You might be using the trend line, but the stock should be trending. First is near to the breakout. The second should be the stock should be trending. Okay. The third rule is delta. Delta greater than 80 on 5-minute time frame. Okay. Whenever you get on a 5-minute, leave the first candle, right? Don't trade the first candle because there are a lot of orders are there. It might be in the first order or in the first candle itself, there are chances that the delta would be higher than 80. So leave that, there would be, leave that candle. From the second candle onward, look for the delta which are greater than 80. Now, delta has two values here. One is 80, the second is minus 80. Minus 80 is for downside, this is for upside. When you have found a stock near to the breakout, you have found it trending, and the time you are getting a delta as minus 80, let's say this pink color is minus 80. Don't act on that. Avoid that candle. Avoid that delta, right? Because you are looking only for the buy side. It means you really need a delta of 80 onto the positive side. If it is coming onto the negative side, avoid it. Okay. So this is the main thing. These three things that you have to take care of. And any stock which is coming into the radar in near to the breakout or coming into the trending zone or the great delta greater than 80 would be your stock to trade with. These three, there is one more rule, but that will add filtering, but it not always that this rule, fourth rule will work. Okay, but these three should be there. The fourth is an extra layer of filtering. Okay, so let me talk about the fourth rule now. Now here you can see I have a FNO list of 177 stock. Out of these stock, if I divide this, there are one or two stocks which are greater than 2.5% as of now, right? On to the other side, today was a very trending market. If I see, many stock will go into, yeah, it is a bleeding market today. So many stock will go into the negative side on a normal basis where the movement is small. I tell you, out of let's say even this 177 stock, 10% of the stock will be greater than 2.5%, and 10% of the stocks, 5 to 10% of the stock will be below minus 2.5%. Okay. And all of the other stocks will be trading between in a range of 2.5 to minus 2.5. Understand one thing here. When big player is trying to trade into a stock, he will not take the market to just 1% or 1.5%. That day, he want to trade stock who has the potential to go at least 6 to 8%. Not like 10% भी होता है, लेकिन normally 6 to 8% पे जाके एक पोज आना शुरू हो जाता है. तो the big player will always look for a stock where they will take the market, they take the stock to 6 to 8%. And it means if any stock is above 2.5% or plus minus 2.5%, it means this give you first indication someone having big capital is into the stock. Someone having big capital is playing into the stock today. So that this stock is into the momentum today. This is a filtration that I personally use. I really don't mind if the stock is trading at 7% high, 10% high. I love to buy that stock because I know my stop loss is one candle. What will happen, right? एक stop loss ही तो है, वो एक candle का ले जाएगा. But if you get a chance to get into the stock at a very right time, it's more like awesome. But if you're not getting that, it means even if the stock is 4% high for me, I'm okay because I believe if the big player are there, then they will take the stock to 10% high. I think IRCTC was the other day when I started trading the IRCTC and it went up like 10-12%. And in the morning, if you just taken a risk of 2 points, 3 points, and eventually you get a good move of 70-80 points, you are done for a month, guys. You will be done for a month basis. So that's what I'm trying to say you. If you really want to understand the big play, right? So you need to go with plus minus. यहाँ पे एक प्रॉब्लम ये होती है साइकोलॉजिकल लेवल पे. When I was talking to my student, many of us like Lovedeep before like connecting with you, we tend to believe that we should be trading within a stock that is like 1%, 0.5% movement, right? And you are the guy who are trading 3%, 4% high, then you pick that stock. I really don't even see stock if they are trading in like 1%, 1.5%. Until unless my system give me an alert or delta is coming or some other alerts I'm getting, right? If until unless I'm not getting that, I really don't even see at the look at the stocks. So point here is simply you have to change your psychological barrier that okay, the stock is already has 3% move, how much it will move. You cannot imagine. What you have to do is you have to follow the process. Now, why 2 and 3%? I will also clarify this thing, right? See, you guys want to trade option. Some people don't have much capital, they want to trade deep OTM option. I believe you know all in what is deep OTM option. When you want to play deep OTM option, you want the stock to reach to that level and it should become ATM. Then only you can survive into the market, guys. Otherwise, buying 4,000, 5,000 rupees of any option, believing that it will go to 15K, it won't be possible if the stock is just trading within 1% range. Might be, let's say you have bought any option of 500 lot size and at 10 is the point for that. So 5,000 you have invested. You are thinking that this will go to 20 or let's say 15, then only you will make money. But understand that if the 1% move is happening, this will just go to 10 to 12. And if the movement again started coming down to again minus 1%, let's say, it will come to 9, not even 10. So you have to beat this barrier of time decay as well when you are a buyer into the market. So you really need a stock who has the momentum to carry forward. Who the momentum, it can take the market up and up, not going down. Then only you can make money into such kind of a stock. And I'm giving you the mool mantra here. That is, you have to trade such stock, you have to identify such stock using this particular criteria. If you have identified, right, any stock and you like by chance you caught it at the very right price, and you will see such kind of massive move happening into the market. And imagine that when the time this also opened, let's say this one, if you see the movement happen here, by the time you enter, it is 3.25% high. It is already into this move, it was 3.25% high. And many of you will not trade that stock. And then you will be missing out this move. And I tell you, this is a big player who wanted to play with the retailer. This is a big player psychology. In my one of my sessions, I teach such kind of a thing that people, big player wanted to play with you. They wanted to, they feel happy when you like looking for a stock but not are able to like trade. But what happened is seeing such kind of massive move, you try to enter at these levels, right? You are not able to write this stock from here because it was 3% high, but you are actually trying your luck on at 9% high. That is the problem. Okay. So even if you are not trading option, understand guys, you know in the cash price, this is the future price, but similarly, you can calculate that particular candle where it open and close. Based on that, you can play in cash as well. And you will be able to catch such moves. 100 rupees का भी risk डालोगे, दो क्वांटिटी भी लेके बैठ गए, आई मीन 100 क्वांटिटी भी लिया हो या 50 क्वांटिटी भी ओएनजीसी का लिया हो, दिस इज हार्डली 1.25 का रिस्क है, राइट? तो 100 क्वांटिटी इफ आई टेक इट 125 रुपीज इज द टोटल रिस्क, ब्रोकरेज तो शायद 2 रुपए ही होगी. And then you are able to catch this complete move, which is 8 something points, which is giving you 1,000 rupees. 1:10 it is giving you. You really don't need 1:10. 5 times we nikal liya na, you are done for the day, guys. These are the few things, few rules which you have to adopt. And I will just revise. I think mostly I have covered everything here. So the first thing is you have to identify on a daily chart the stock is near to the breakout. The second thing that you have to look out for is the trending stock. Go to 1 hour chart, look for 21-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. The third thing that you have to see is the delta on a 5-minute time frame. The fourth filtration that you can use is any stock that is trading above 2.5% is the kind of a stock that you have to look out for in an intraday basis or even into the swing kind of a basis, right? And this is a very simple approach everyone can use. You can easily automate delta using a Quantower platform. They have done a very wonderful job where you can have something like that. Like I already have set it up, the setting over there. If you see it, any stock going above 4%, it is giving me some kind of a color. Any stock going about 2.65 precisely, actually, I don't even want 2.5, I want 2.65. Okay, so I have set it color like that. Along with that, there is a positive delta. If it is 100, it give me an alert of positive delta. If it is negative 100, it is giving me an alert of negative 100 delta. Also, at the same time, if the delta is excessively high, if it is like 100 is okay, but if it is more than 300, let's say, then it will also give me an alert. So at a time, I will get 2 alerts. So it give me the kind of like quick response over there because I'm getting 2 alert, right? At the same time, it is kind of giving me the option that, hey, immediately look into the stock, something is happening. Okay. The same way, the negative one, Here also I have created the positive 1 minute. Other things I have done it. The earlier one was 5 minute time frame, right? So I want to see. I want to like see the quick move. If it is in 1 minute, is 100 delta is coming up. I want to look because it will take time to put the stock into the chart and then see where the levels are. Daily chart. It might take some time. So I want to be quick into understanding that stock and I want to trade that because if I caught it at the right time you will be gaining 10% that day. And I am the person who love to catch 10% move into stocks. And people who know me, they know me very well that I mostly look out for the stock that have the potential to give 10 to 20% of the move in one day. Okay. Any question, any query on that, guys? I think I have completely covered that thing. Okay. Good question. Thank you, Sumir, for reminding me. The exit rule. What would be the exit rule here? Let me show you quickly. In this particular one, I gave you an idea. If the candle is greater than, let's say, this candle is greater than 80. Okay. So your entry is at this level. Let me draw a solid line and a green line over there. This is your stop loss. And now what happened? In the second candle, you got another candle, another delta that is greater than 80. Whenever you get another delta greater than 80, time to trail your stop loss. Simply, time to trail your stop loss below this candle. It will not hit. I'm telling you, based on my experience, I'm telling you, this will not hit. The next candle, again 179 delta, place your stop loss below this. Then again candle, place, trail your stop loss here. Again candle, trail your stop loss here. Now in the other candle, you got -7. Wait. Then another candle, you got another delta, which is again here. Then another, trail it here, or even you can trail it here if you want, because already the big momentum, big candle started coming up. Then again here. Then again here. See, again it will not hit. That is the point of big players. When the lot of big orders are coming into the market, it will not hit. Then you reach here, then here, it will not hit. Then another candle is less. Wait for it. Another candle hit your trailing stop loss. Now 90% of the move you already have caught it with this simple analysis over there. So this is a very simple rule. I can even charge 50,000 for this strategy. People would love to pay me. I tell you guys, right? But I'm giving you free of cost here. The reason being, I want a community where people would start trading option and they find confidence into that. And it took 3 years to develop this strategy. I'm telling you, it took 3 years getting the numbers, valuations, how the big player. So everything came into the framework and put into the system, and now it is for you. Okay. No, I'm not talking about the option, guys. Don't go with the option delta, right? Just this number I have told you, just keep with that, right? If you're going with an option, you will be. See, the problem is होता क्या है ना, ज्यादा नॉलेज भी प्रॉब्लम करता है, कम नॉलेज हो तब भी प्रॉब्लम होता है. यू शुड हैव अ राइट नॉलेज. That's why I have given you the framework, the like my 3 year of effort. Don't go and extrapolate it. कि हाँ इसको ऑप्शन में भी लगा के मैं वहां से अगर मुझे 1,000 लगा के 10,000 कमाना है मैं 50,000 कमा लूंगा. वॉन्ट डोंट प्लीज डोंट डू इट. राइट. देन जितना ये ऊपर का मिल रहा है फिर नीचे का मिलेगा. Anand, Lokesh. No, this number won't work in Nifty. I tell you the reason also. Now tell me, the very first rule, what was the first rule, guys? Let me have a sip of water. Meanwhile, you can tell me the first rule here. Near to breakout. When it is near to the breakout, right, and the stock is already trending, we do have a two kind of a trade setup. One is the continuation, second is the reversal. Now tell me, based on your experience, what kind of a trade setup we are looking out for? Are we looking for, right, continuation trade? Are we looking for reversal trade setup? Continuation. So that's in index mostly trade into a range. It means you really need to identify index move here. It means in index you will be trading reversal kind of a trade setup. But in stocks, you will be trading a continuation kind of a trade setup, right? So the rule would be different in index, rule would be different in stocks. This should only be applied to stock, क्योंकि अगर आप निफ्टी या बैंक निफ्टी में जाओगे उसमें तो 4-4 हजार का डेल्टा आ जाता है, 1000, like if I show you the nifty over there, right? 80 delta is nothing. In each single candle is like 479. Minimum lot size is 1300, 500, 900, right? 147. The rule is totally different over there. So right now, what I have taught you is the rules on to this level where you are only looking for stocks. This is not for index as of now. I will take a separate session. I will ask Roshan to like have a session for the index, but this particular time is for the options. Okay, you can trade cash, you can trade future, you can trade options, but related to stocks only. Now I was getting one more question in between, that the different stocks have a different lot size. Here the lot size is there, no? So every time you are seeing 80 lots, your work is done. Simple. Yeah, Samir, there are many things on a daily basis. Okay, uh, but as of now, this is just for the intraday. Okay, so I think I have done completed from my side. Roshan, now stage is yours. Let's see. Uh,
Thank you, Lovedeep, for the wonderful session. I'm sure many of you guys like the setup that Lovedeep has shared. Just to give you an information about the Delta Volume Tracker, I think it's a default template in our platform in template section. If it is not available, I've just shared on the Telegram channel the template. So all you have to do is I will share the link. I mean, show the process or where to save that particular file if you don't know. And I have also shared the webinar video wherein we explained how to create this alert or create the tracker and how you can filter the stocks. So if you can go through that, you will be able to understand more about how to create this on your own as well. So, any questions you have, if you want to ask Lovedeep or me, you can raise your hand and I can answer them.
and one more thing, Roshan, if you allow me to share my YouTube channel, there are many videos onto the this kind of a setups, right, onto my
Oh, okay,
channel.
sure, sure. Yeah, you're most welcome.
For me, I can show that. Okay, one second.
I will share the channel link.
Okay, great. That would be great. So, guys, this is my channel. Okay, let me. I will. Okay, I have shared it on a chat, right? Even Roshan will share you on a Telegram, guys. So if you see, there are everything on Quantower. Like every day, I come in the evening where I show my daily trade summary using the delta. If you want to learn that which stock I traded today, so based that experience, also you can learn a lot of things. There are many other video related to delta things, right? Trade convictions, other things. A lot of stuff is there. Just and my things are mostly, if I tell you, these kind of stuff are advanced level stuff, which is based on my research, right? And these are not the basic level. I don't teach basic things. I don't have anything on the basic point of view. But if you really want to learn something based on big player perspective, so that is the channel that I have. Okay, great. And I already have shared my channel onto the chat. Great, thank you. Yeah, Roshan, carry on.
I think there are a few questions,
Okay.
Lovedeep. I don't know whether they are addressed to me, but I think if you can, Venkatesh, if you can speak.
Hi, thank you. I just want to know the delta values for Bank Nifty and Nifty, and also will they be applicable for MCX like crude oil, silver, and gold?
See, the thing is, for the Bank Nifty and Nifty, I told you it's a very reversal kind of a trade setup. And the delta value which I use is 1000. Okay. But that have a very different perspective over there. You cannot mix that particular strategy with the Nifty and Bank Nifty. I have a different strategy for that. I will take, like say, one more session some other day where I will be, I think many people are interested on index. I will be giving an idea that how to trade index properly. Okay. And MCX point of view, I really don't calculate the number. I really don't see that way.
Should be applicable only
Okay.
for Nifty and Bank Nifty,
No,
right? Yeah.
you see, it is applicable everywhere. The numbers are different, the logics are different. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean the 1000 delta.
1000 delta for index, right? But the index, that 1000 delta is minimum, I would say. And with the 1000 delta, you should be looking out for a delta divergence mostly, rather than looking for the delta. Let me just give you one example here. Today is just Nifty, right? In this Nifty, if you see, when you got this delta over there, right, it automatically taken out, right? But
Yes.
here, when you see, sorry, see the bigger delta here, which is this number, it won't take out. There are rules, there are separate rules, different rules over there when you have to trade this, when you have to trade this. Otherwise, in index, a lot of stop losses will happen. Okay.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying I'll take a separate session for that.
Okay. Thank you.
Souvik, you can ask your question.
Hello. Good evening, both of you, sir.
Good
Sir,
evening.
one thing, sir, I just want to know that can you use this strategy for short trade?
Sorry. Yes, yes, you can
For
use it
short
for
trade?
the short. Yeah, yeah. Today तो बरसात हुई पड़ी है शॉर्टिंग की.
Yes, sir. Rules all are same, I think.
Yeah, everything is same. Here, you have to look for the breakdown stop, then trending down, then you have to look for the negative delta. Negative delta came here, see, here, right? And after that, you got this one. In the full day, you didn't get the negative delta. Negative delta came here and see what was the stop loss, and you got the move.
Fine.
Not only this, let's any stock that you want. हाँ तो बहुत है हाँ तो हैट्रिक हो गई है मार्केट की. So here you see this was very volatile, but see when you got this much, I would say avoid it. You look for any other stocks, okay? Because all the
Is there any
stocks,
rules, sir, for candle size? Is there any
first
specific?
understand the risk to reward. If in just one candle 3% of the moment is already happened, why would you go and
Yeah,
trade,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
See,
Right,
it
right,
is
sir.
you have to decide that whenever you are risking. See, I even don't even bother, right? One second.
Yeah,
1 second, I'll show you. For me, market gives you the money, right? So for me, that matter.
yes.
Either small or big doesn't matter for me. I'll show you one thing. This is today account. So you see the number of trades, right? But if you see this, total is 2,49,000, only 10 lakh capital. I really don't mind booking 200 rupees because it's a free money, right? So, but when the market has to give you the big money, it is there. So the point here is, what I want to say, it is you. If I even get this much candle, I will trade that, right?
Stop loss is much higher.
My quantity will be less and I will be trading that. It is me. I know that two things can happen. It will go further down. It will hit my stop loss. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Right.
but if I get like this candle, let's say, in this candle, if I'm getting a very good delta and I caught it at the right time, I will go with 10 times of the quantity. See, my risk is simple now. If I have to take 5,000 rupees of risk, here I can take 10 different lots. I can take 20 lots. I can take 100 lots.
Absolutely.
So my understanding goes that way. But if you understand that if already is 3% down, here again you are getting a bigger delta with 3% more, 6% is down, and time is also less. You are not getting into the morning, you are getting into afternoon. Why would you go into that? Avoid it. Right? National Million, let's say here is another trade. Let's say you're seeing, if you're see, best trade would be if you're getting the things in the morning time itself. I tell you. If you're getting into the morning, right now 9 to 10, you have a full day so that the stock can be trending for 10%. So I love to trade such kind of a stock. If I like here, if you see this candle, right?
Yeah.
This candle is 89. Yes, it was there,
Yeah.
right? Now tell me here. But the point is, it didn't even like, if you can see, it just tried to move up, but didn't like go below. Or if you can say that, okay, it went, if it, you have taken an entry, then you would have lost money, right? If you didn't take an entry, you are waiting like, okay, the good candle should come or something on that side, and the delta was coming positive. Then your entry came something here. That time you got this. So every time you have a two like option of the coin, right? So sometimes it's a bad luck, sometimes it's a good luck, but you are working with a proper risk and reward kind of system.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir. Thank you.
So, Sheel, we have a couple of more questions and then we'll close it.
Hi, sir. Very grateful to you for conducting such a beautiful session, actually. Now, one doubt is, I was just checking on Tata Consumer like. So, for downtrend, we need to check like exactly it should be below 21 EMA and 50 EMA. Am I right?
On
Yeah.
1 hour.
On 1 hour. Okay. So like that, I mean, like if it is above, so we need to check for only the upside only. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
buyer into the market. I only buy.
Okay,
Right?
fine. Because I was just checking actually. So one of the delta at 10 a.m. it is like minus 95. So
Okay.
just because it is above EMA, so we don't need to go the
We
downside.
will neglect that candle.
Okay, okay, fine. Sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Vikram.
Hello, thank you very much, sir, for this session. But I have one question. For tomorrow analysis, what will be the steps? Same as you told the steps. Any additional things we need to take care?
Sorry, what? I couldn't get your question.
It's not clear, sir.
Yeah. No, I didn't understand. Please repeat.
No, for tomorrow analysis, the same steps we need to follow. For example, 80 delta or minus 80 delta.
Yeah. Every day you have to follow one thing only.
No,
I'm
no.
showing
Early
you my
morning, we
trade
need to
log.
do the.
No,
We need to do this one during the morning session or end of the day.
You can do like today itself. You can do in the morning. Basically, I have my automated system over there, right? Now I think the it has been expired today, I guess, right? So I will just show you up so you can create your own. In my YouTube channel, it is also there. this is the kind of a screener. Like if I run it, today on the positive side, it won't show you, but otherwise, you will get things there, right? So if you see it on the sell side, let's say, if you see, many stock will come today because it has broken the levels. Okay, so whenever any stock come into that breakout zone or a breakdown zone, automatically I get a message onto my desktop, right? And by the time, even if it is showing me the delta, I can uh, check that stock and see if the opportunity is there. There's the thing that I really don't need to put an effort every single day to filter out stock, because my system is developed in such a way that automatically it give me the alerts.
Thank you very much, sir. Got it.
Okay, Rahul.
Hi. Thanks for the information. See, I understand the system looks great, but I think eventually the basis of the system or the success of the system depends on the selection of the stock, right?
Yeah,
And if you look at it, any stock which is trending, most of the setups will work.
yeah, definitely.
And so moving average is basically a lagging indicator.
Hmm.
And it's also very subjective. Is there
Yeah.
any objective way of understanding which stocks are good to get into?
See, simple thing is, if you find any stock which is near to the breakout, that stock will be trending. Getting my point? If the swing low happened, now the stock after that coming to the breakout, obviously the stock is trending. Let me give you an example. So let's say this is the stock. On a daily chart, now do you see this stock is trending? Yeah, right. So this is going up and up. This is trending. Why I'm going with the 1 hour? Because I want the action on the other day. Right? I want the action on the other day, and that's why I just gave you a filter where you should see this particular trend line, like say here itself, right? It was flat, but here the yesterday the gap was expanding, and you can easily see it. Or if you want things very simple, like crystal clear, go with super trend 14.2, simple, on 1 hour chart. If it is showing you the kind of buy, go with that, simple. If it is going you with a sell, don't go with that. If you give you the buy, it will give you the kind of an entry. Okay. But I use moving average because it gives you lot of information, right? Yes, it is subjective, but if you know that how to look out for it, first the breakout, after a compression happened, started expanding. So it is a good entry over there if you look out for it. Another thing is this near to the breakout, obviously that stock will be getting trending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some questions. I think I will answer that about your coloring of the histogram. So, as since your screen is shared, so can you share the histogram settings, Lovedeep?
Yeah.
Because I think everybody got fascinated with the colors.
Because it is easy to read now for me. So what I had done is delta level 1 75 orange color, 500 I gave green, 900 I gave like dark blue, same with the -1 I gave pink, then 500 purple, then 900 red. So kind of even just seeing this thing, the colors are in my mind automatically. It gave me an idea that okay, this orange is coming. It is like minimum is 75 something, 75, 80. If it is this green color, so I will assume it is above 500. So I really like, even by seeing the chart, I really don't need to look at what is the delta. I can easily predict that this is like above 75, or if any day this is the delta, this is above 500. If it is a blue one, right, someday I can easily say this is above 900. So it give me a very good understanding of the market. Yes, if I have to calculate the exact number, then I have to like go and read. Otherwise, in just one glance, I can see the numbers here.
Okay, I think most of the questions are answered. If you have any questions, yeah, you can reach out to Lovedeep. I've already shared his Telegram channel, and you can check. You can ask questions.
Roshan, please share my YouTube channel. Mostly, Telegram, I don't respond to the
Oh,
things.
okay, fine. I think I already it is already shared by you as well. So I think people can make note
Also,
of it and
Telegram you can
subscribe to
share
it.
so that they can subscribe to it. And मेरे channel के subscriber भी बढ़ जाएंगे.
Okay. Okay, I think there are no more questions. If you have any questions, just do reach out to us, and we will try to answer them. You can watch the video that I shared on our Telegram channel already about the Delta volume tracker, so that you can probably start working on the setup that Lovedeep has explained today. Thank you, Lovedeep, for the wonderful session, and thank you all for joining this session.
Good night.